wanna fall in love again. I just wanna fall in love again. I just wanna fall in love again.
With me.
I just wanna fall in love again.
With us.
I just wanna fall in love again.
Fuck.
So much worse to love and lose, but it's fucking worth all the hurt and foolishness. And I've had such a hard time breathing. We throw away love like we don't even need it. The truth is I've been scared and angry too. I'm sorry if I aim that shit at you. I try and I fail and I fuck up. I'm still here. I try and I fail and I fuck up. I'm still here. I try and I fail and I fuck up. I'm still here. I try and I fail and I fuck up. It's better to heal. It's better to cry. It's better to fall apart than fall in line. It's better to feel. It's better to try. It's better to fall in love than fall behind. It's better to heal. It's better to cry. It's better to fall apart than fall in line. It's better to feel. It's better to try. It's better to fall in love than fall behind. I just wanna fall in love again. 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 I just wanna fall in love again.
With me.
I just wanna fall in love again.
With us.
I just wanna fall in love again.
Fuck.
So much worse to love and lose, but it's fucking worth all the hurt and foolishness. And I've had such a hard time breathing. We throw away love like we don't even need it. The truth is I've been scared and angry too. I'm sorry if I aim that shit at you. I try and I fail and I fuck up. I'm still here. I try and I fail and I fuck up. I'm still here. I try and I fail and I fuck up. I'm still here. I try and I fail and I fuck up. It's better to heal. It's better to cry. It's better to fall apart than fall in line. It's better to feel. It's better to try. It's better to fall in love than fall behind. It's better to heal. It's better to cry. It's better to fall apart than fall in line. It's better to feel. It's better to try. It's better to fall in love than fall behind. I just wanna fall in love again. 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 I just wanna fall in love. at you. I try and I fail and I fuck up, I'm still here. I try and I fail and I fuck up, I'm still here. I try and I fail and I fuck up, I'm still here. I try and I fail and I fuck up. It's better to heal, it's better to cry, it's better to fall apart than fall in line. It's better to feel, it's better to try, it's better to fall in love than fall behind. It's better to heal, it's better to cry, it's better to fall apart than fall in line. It's better to feel, it's better to try, it's better to fall in love than fall behind. I just wanna fall in love again. 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 I just wanna fall in love again.
With me.
I just wanna fall in love again.
With us.
I just wanna fall in love again.
Fuck.
So much worse to love and lose, but it's fucking worth all the hurt and foolishness. And I've had such a hard time breathing. We throw away love like we don't even need it. The truth is, I've been scared and angry too. I'm sorry if I aim that shit at you. I try and I fail and I fuck up, I'm still here. I try and I fail and I fuck up, I'm still here. I try and I fail and I fuck up, I'm still here. I try and I fail and I fuck up. It's better to heal, it's better to cry, it's better to fall apart than fall in line. It's better to feel, it's better to try, it's better to fall in love than fall behind. It's better to heal, it's better to cry, it's better to fall apart than fall in line. It's better to feel, it's better to try, it's better to fall in love than fall behind. I just wanna fall in love again. 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 I just wanna fall in love again.
It's gonna happen one night. We're gonna have too many drinks on here and just get canceled like a motherfucker.
Yeah. I feel like it's like borderline happened already. We haven't done canceled, but I've like
Only some
kind
of
of borderline talked about things that maybe I shouldn't talk about.
Yo, Will I am.
Hello.
What's up, William? How you doing, gang? I'm already planning on getting canceled. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. I'm just
gonna be
kidding.
fun.
How is everyone doing? And how are you, William? What have you got? What have you got on the old agenda tonight, buddy? Here I am. Got a bunch of money I can spend it on.
Will you make my screen big
Amen. Well, yeah, of course.
so I can see?
Yeah. How about this?
Much better, thank
So your eyeballs can feast.
you. Yes. On the screen.
This is what I learned today, William. Are you ready? See that? And I wasn't looking the whole time. You see
Good
that?
job, baby. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. I do what I can. I do what I can. Oh, I don't know if you caught it last time you were here. Me and my daughter just watched The Day of the Doctor before she left. And it was
my
so
goodness.
good.
So good.
It was very satisfying seeing those fuckers work together, man. It really was. They're both very funny in different ways. Some really good energies.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Oh yeah, I'm hoping to do some kickback relaxing as well. Oh. Jesus, jeez Louises. Oh. Ming Chow, love you, buddy. How are you, dude?
How you doing?
It has been forever, Ming. Oh, that's hilarious. And the fourth Doctor was on the episode, was on the end of that episode, wasn't he? Ming, how have you been? I believe it's the fourth Doctor that was the curator of the paintings.
Okay.
I'm pretty positive. William could tell me if that's correct or
I
not.
would love to go back and watch all the old Doctors.
See, before William, I thought that it was like, you're actually catching me as not a cartoon, Ming. I'm doing this week, no VTuber this week. But how have you been? Are you still at the same job? Yeah, I thought it was like an educational show for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. I don't think so.
Did you know it was like an action sci-fi show?
I
Old
just
stuff?
assumed. I don't know anything about it, but I just assumed. I don't know. I hadn't really thought much about it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought someone had told me that the old one was like an educational deal. Yeah, well, I'm glad to see you stop by, man. You know, we're on the Discord and stuff too, always releasing new music and stuff, me. I'm glad you're doing good, man. I hope you've either made some friends there, or I know you talked about a couple of your friends was gonna jump on the job with you.
Where are you at?
And
What are you talking about?
his job.
Oh, okay.
And I hope you enjoy new GTA update tomorrow. I don't know if you've had time for the video games or anything like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tom Baker, I'm pretty sure that was the guy that was at the end of the Day of the Doctor who was like, nose. And he like hit his nose really hard.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Did that feel aggressive to you too? Like,
I don't know.
my
maybe.
dude forgot where he was. Yeah, that's excellent. That's excellent. Love when the friends come join in. That's amazing. Oh, jeez. Old ones are better than new ones. Each episode is 4 separate episodes. Jesus Christ.
That sounds like a commitment.
What does that mean? Four episodes like for Doctor Who, so is each one 4 hours? Is that what you're saying? Like I'm gonna need some math. I'm gonna need some numbers on the board
Yeah.
to understand that. Oh man, Cheerian. So politics.
Oh goodness.
Have you heard about Russia? They're invading Ukraine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's very unpopular with most Western countries.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never saw that coming.
Siege on PlayStation. I've not heard that yet. Ooh, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That's a classic. I didn't know people were still playing that, bro. That's what's up. I mean, just because, if I'm not mistaken, that's like several years old. That is amazing. Oh, okay. Each episode of the story is 30 minutes. Okay, and it takes like 30 of them to make up one episode. So I guess
4.
they're all like to
That
beat.
takes 4 of them.
I mean,
not 30 of them.
Did I say how much?
30.
Not 30. That is correct. Oh. Ah, gotcha. Goddamn, I don't think I've played it then. I want to play it. Gotcha. See, we got all the math together, doing all the math things. Mathing it up. Making the world make sense.
Math is just great. I am not a math person, guys.
Yo, Ming, have you seen any of all the new Marvel stuff, man? Are you all caught up? Multiverse of Madness and all that? Shit was alright. It was okay. Maybe I've come to expect too much out of Marvel. I think they've spoiled me too much.
I think they're trying to do too much. I'm kind of worried that they're like gonna lose quality if they keep trying to keep spitting out movies like this.
I mean, it had to happen at some point.
Have you guys seen Miss Marvel? Not impressive.
That was like years ago too. That's funny. You still not into?
Huh?
Or no?
No, Miss Marvel.
Oh, yeah. The teeny
The
bopper
new show.
shit.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like I'm watching like the Disney Channel. Well, it's on the Disney Channel, Disney Plus.
Yeah.
But yeah, it feels like I'm like watching like High School Musical or something. Like.
Yeah, it's very kiddish. It's
Yeah.
extremely kiddish. Don't know how crazy I am about it.
And yeah, William, I agree. Without math, we're cavemen eating mud. I get it. I get that math is important. We need it and shit. But like, I'm bad at it, man. Like,
I'm bad at it, man.
I had to like, I literally have a note in my phone right now with like the next like 4 years, and then like what ages my kids are gonna be in those years because I couldn't fucking do the math in my head. It's so bad.
Oh man. And now I see you do that, and I like teased you about it over the years. And now when I see our daughter using her fingers, I'm like, no, stop. What are you doing?
Man, some people just have to use their fingers, you know? Like,
No, they don't. Not when they practice enough. And
what's
then,
it called when you have like dyslexia but for math?
Lazy. I'm pretty sure that's called lazy. If you're dyslexic with math, you just didn't have enough discipline.
It's not true.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? I saw that and I didn't even look into it. I'm excited because I want to see what the Secret Wars dates are and stuff like that. I cannot fucking wait. Oh, Watchmen was really, really good. I heard the show was okay too, but I didn't check out the show. I heard it was nice. Kira!
Yo!
Interesting. Kira, glad to have you weigh in. That's definitely, well, when reality is always in flux and observed and unobserved, yeah, that's definitely, it's like, yeah, it's like okay, I suppose it depends on if the math represents something physical. Yes, 2025, Star Wars. You know what I mean? It's like one chair plus one chair might not equal two chairs in the quantum world, but theoretical 1 plus theoretical 2 should equal 3 always, maybe. I don't know. That's an interesting question, though. I do love that.
Yeah,
Because the quantum world brings everything into question, and I think it's definitely good to keep that shit in mind. And how you been, Kira? I was more into manga than comics. Ah, nice. There's so much good stuff out there. So much good stuff. I really feel like I missed out with the manga and the comics. I just came as like a teenager. I was like, ooh, Iron Man, Marvel everything. And now like all of it's just so good. So good.
So I have to share this really hilarious little tidbit that went through my head earlier today.
Oh my god,
This was today, okay? I was trying to figure out in my head, like, is 5 truly half of 10? Because if you have 10 and you split them off into 2 separate things, in order for it to be truly equal, there needs to be 1 in the center.
What?
Because, like, if you take, like, 5 out of 10, then, like, that 5th one is going to be on this side, not this side. And so, if you want to have, like, it's so stupid. So if you want to have like 5 on this side and 5 on this side, then the one, like the true center is in between these two numbers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, right. Like there's not like a middle number that represents the middle.
Yeah.
Right. It's almost like the middle of 10 would be 5.5.
Yes.
But it's not. That is so funny. How are you not a fucking pothead? She is sober as a bird. Like if the sun's awake,
brain shit.
if the sun's up, she is sober. And like and this is the shit she thinks about in full sobriety. It caused you to get fired from your last job? Well, I need to know more there because
fuck Iron Man. I can't believe he did that shit to you.
Gang, 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 I can't believe he did that to you.
He made him lose his job.
I told you I added that for you, Ming. I thought I told you when I did that. All love to you, Kira. Appreciate it. We back. We up in this bitch. We ready to do it. Oh. And what's going on, man? How y'all been? How's everybody, man? Let us know. Kira, how you been? Got you, man. I got you, bro. Oh.
I gotta hear the story.
How about the first job?
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it. I love that we always pass my first job so much. It's my first.
Yeah.
This is my first like tax-paying job. Cause I worked on a farm several times before that.
Yeah.
And I loved that shit. Not loved it, but I loved getting money. It's like $5 an hour as a teenager. We go out there on some weekends. I was like, hell yeah.
My first job was $5 an hour.
Oh yeah, at the yard shop.
Yep. It was a
Doing
coffee shop that was like paying me under the table and ended up getting shut down because they didn't have a license to sell like food, but they were selling food.
They're doing that shit all wrong. We've like after looking at the businesses and stuff and how this all happens, it's like, man. Blowing them up, man. It's like the back taxes and stuff that you could have got caught up on, or they could have got caught up on. Is hilarious.
Yeah.
Was working at
shut the fuck down.
Oh yeah, you were working at the theater. Were you working at the theater off Exit 20, William? Am I tripping? This has been a long time ago.
That's not Iron Man getting you fired. That's you getting you fired. You can't just go watch a movie in the middle of a shift.
That's hilarious, bro. It's like, man, Facebook ruined my relationship. How did Facebook do that? Like, man, I was messaging girls on Facebook, you know? It's like, Facebook ain't do nothing to your relationship, bro.
That's hilarious.
William, listen, you know we love you. That is on you, pimp. He's like, listen, I'm not. Just don't regret it, bro. You did a good thing. You did a good thing. I mean, you chose Iron Man over money, and I mean, whatever. That's great. Yeah, make it happen.
I mean, it was a good movie.
Yeah, and when you were 18 working off Exit 20, I thought you worked up there for a little bit. I thought I'd seen you up there, but like long time ago. Yeah, that's crazy. That's been a while ago. That's hilarious. I mean, Jesus, if it was the fucking. No, hold on. Fuck. That would have had to have been. When did Iron Man come out?
A long time ago.
Hold on.
I don't even know.
Iron Man 1 release date.
May 2nd. According to
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Sydney on April 14th, 2000.
Damn.
It was released in the United States on May 2nd. Is the first film in
Yeah.
one of the MCU.
Hold on. So we hadn't even met yet. That's hilarious.
Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah. I was like, yeah, 2008. Yeah, it came out in 2008. That is hilarious. Man, you know we're going to do it, Ming. I appreciate you, man. All the love to you, gang. Take care of yourself. Take it easy. And yeah, you know where to find us. You know what's up, man. And congratulations on the new job. Keep us posted on any of that good and weird stuff. And I hope you enjoy the new GTA update if you actually get time to play it. It's supposed to be coming out tomorrow. It's supposed to be pretty good. Maybe you got time for video games these days. He out there hustling. Out there making it happen. He out there slinging that dick. He's a prostitute out there swinging that dick. By the way, William Dafoe. Hayes! Must be the money. What's happening, Hayes? By the way, Willem Dafoe has a dick and it's online, and everyone should go see it. I show my wife unconsensual dicks sometimes when I think it's too funny. Like the dick it's like I don't even care. His dick's bigger than mine, and I was like, whatever. This is hilarious because he's such a crazy looking dude. Anyway, he's such a funny. I'll definitely check it out sometime.
I mean, it's funny.
It is
video.
Hilarious to see.
But yeah, he totally just like one day he was just like, babe, look at this, and he like showed me his phone. It is Willem Dafoe at like I don't know 30 years old. He's like slinging. He's completely butt ass naked,
dancing.
Slinging
Like,
his fucking. It's like an arm. Like.
well, it's not like an arm. It's not that big, but it's a hanger. It's a hanger, and he's doing a fun dance. Everyone should go check it out. I was just walking into the house, cracked up, just and she says, "Well, I said, babe, check it out. It's Willem Dafoe." She's like, "That was unconsensual." Sweezy.
Unconsensually showed me someone else's dick. What?
When you're together for 14 years, I mean, it's not a surprise. People have dicks. I posed nude online once. I needed the money. Nice, and you got paid to do it?
Yeah. Fuck
Good
yeah.
for you, man.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
I mean, OnlyFans,
Hey,
that's
man.
like a whole fucking thing now.
That's right. Do it to it, man. We ain't gonna hate on it for sure.
I think the most I could ever do is like feet pics. Like I wouldn't be opposed to like selling people feet pics. Like, whatever. Fucking feet.
Oh, I keep meaning to start up a Twitch alter ego. Sweezy, aloha, by the way. This bitch finna be in Hawaii. This motherfucker got two goddamn big trips coming up right now. We are so good. I'd be better if I was going to Hawaii.
Who's going to Hawaii?
Sweezy.
Dang, dude.
But he's going somewhere else too. I'm trying to think. He's got
That's
two
so
badass
awesome.
things coming. I was like, you got anything else coming for summer? And he hit me with two big ass things. I'm like, bruh.
Wow.
I am so happy for you.
Yeah,
I am genuinely stoked for you, bro.
that's exciting.
We gotta
Disneyland.
That's
Hawaii
it.
and Disneyland.
I
in one
know,
summer?
I know,
It's not
bro.
even fair.
I am so happy for you. I am.
Yeah, really though.
It was after that he said that. I was like, man, we should go to Florida. I swear, I was literally after messaging him a couple days ago.
That's hilarious.
I was like, we should just go. We ain't been.
Just
Gonna
let
be
me
in
know
California.
after you get back from Hawaii. Give us the full deets, man. Like, is it just like a glorified beach, or like is it worth visiting? Because if it's just like a fucking beach, then I don't want to like get on a plane and like I can drive
Right.
to Florida. I can't drive to fucking Hawaii.
Well, we need to wait and ask Lazy Ace. Come pay a visit. Hayes, don't threaten us with a good time. What part of Florida are you in, man? What part of Florida are you in?
Nice. Hell yeah.
Oh, gonna go to California and hang out with your friends too. That's amazing. So you got some friends back in
Wow.
Cali. Okay, we've been to Disney World, not Disneyland.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, see, when he said Disneyland, I don't know. I never know if people know which one they're referring to.
Right.
That's amazing. Oh,
Tampa,
nice,
nice.
Hayes. And are you talking about your uncle that's a hitman? Is you going to work for him?
What?
Oh shit! We can't really be talking about that on here, can we? Your uncle who does laundry, the cleaner. Your uncle, the cleaner. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, like clean laundry?
Yeah.
Dry cleaner?
Yeah, the cleaner. His uncle. Hey, good cover up, Hayes. Good job. The cleaner, right?
Bro, you know what would be a really good hustle?
Not being a hitman.
Owning a laundromat. You just like have it.
He said, "What happened to the NDA, man?"
NDA?
Non-disclosure agreement.
Oh.
Yeah, you better keep that private, bro. That's so amazing. So yeah, what's the uncle do for real? Legendaries. You the man, bro. And I'm so glad you're getting to see it. You too sweet to me, boy. We got offered a laundromat.
What?
Did I not tell you? I didn't tell you this.
No.
I swear to God.
About?
Tim Olenberg. Oh shit! No. Shouldn't have said his last name online. But our friend Tim, his dad died, and they own that shop down there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then he asked me if I wanted it at one point, or if we wanted it, and I was like, nah, because I don't want to run a dry cleaner. It was like, I forget how much for the whole business. It was a bit. It was quite a bit.
Huh.
It's like, I don't want to say it was like a flat mill is what they were looking for.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, well, I don't have a fucking $1 million, Tim. He's like, well, nobody does, but you could buy the business, we could teach you how to run it. Well, I was like, no, I'm not really, that's not really a thing I'm into, but I just not looking to open a dry cleaner.
Yeah, no, I was talking about a laundromat though.
Ooh, Oblivion!
It's like you just a
laundromat.
Throw some washers and dryers in there. Let it do its thing. You don't ever have to even be there.
Right. Right.
Come and collect all the quarters.
You might have to hire security to show up there every couple of hours. Just let them sleep there. You're right. Oh shit, my boy gotta go get his CDLs. Yeah, that truck driving can be some good ass money. Like, it's crazy. It's like just transferring around products.
Yeah, that sounds like a good job too.
It's a decent gig.
Yeah.
It's like you pick up, you drive. I mean, I've done it, but I mean, you just like hop in a big truck and drive. Like, especially if you ain't got nothing else going on.
And yeah, you can like see all kinds of shit. Like, it's like getting paid to like tour.
Bro,
so cool.
I'll never, like, one of the most influential trips I made as a kid was like my as you know, I got dropped off with my grandparents for one summer, and they're truck drivers, and them motherfuckers just threw me in the back of the truck and took me with them. Yeah. And I hit like every continental state I can think of. I mean, I saw the volcanoes out in Washington. We went to California. I was definitely in Maine, so I hit all the states on the way. Right. We were stopping all around. Yeah, so it was awesome. So cool. And then we'd go through truck stops, and they would get out of the car, and I would go hide under the bunk bed. There's like a little cabin underneath the bed, and yeah, I would have to go whatever and just hide under the bed. Because I'm not supposed to be in there.
Yeah. Can't just be driving a kid around with you.
Right. I'm so hyped. Let's see. Oh, shit. Sweezy taking that driver's license. Good job, man. Congratulations. Get it, man. I totally failed mine like 2 or 3 times. I don't even remember. I kept going right back. They're like, come back in 7 days. I was like, oh, fuck it. My bitch, I will. I was like, I turned 15 today. I'm going to be here in a week. Like, let's go. I was like, I want to be there on my birthday. Yeah. Let's, please. Who's not busy on my birthday? Can we get, I had arranged months ahead of time.
Nice.
I was like, for real, let's go. I gotta go. I gotta drive.
Yeah, I didn't go right on my birthday, but I went as soon as my mom would take me. And I passed my first time. I was one question away from failing.
Good for you.
I did it.
Good for you.
Well, I memorized the manual though.
I did too. I knew where the typos were. That's what pissed me off. Yeah. But then they would ask questions that weren't on the test. They're like, what's the legal limit? And it wasn't 0.8. I'm like, bitch, something is wrong here. The limit is 0.08. It was like 0.1, 0.7. I forgot how it went. But they reworded the question is not like the thing, and it made me so mad. Ugh.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, we gotta catch up on this.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, let me see. Let me go back here just a second. Let's see. So on the 22nd, good. I'm high. Oh, maybe, man. I just don't feel as much as I want to. Skyrim together, that does look cool. Yes, that Skyrim together does look amazing. Oh no, I'm missing Kira's thing.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Dang it.
It's okay. Let me pull up.
We can't scroll up.
It's all good. I'm pulling it up on Facebook because I want to be able to read that.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's cool. I'm pulling it up. Yeah, Kira's always on Facebook.
Okay.
Alright, I got pulled up. Let's see. So glad I passed my first time. Look at y'all smug motherfuckers. I don't even want to hear shit from any of y'all. I'm just kidding. Hazel's like, I passed my first time. Hey, look at y'all smug asses. Yo, it's Apollo. Oi. And now you get to meet my wife. Apollo games with us a bunch on Final Fantasy.
Hey.
But that model looks good. Let me read Kira's comment. Let's see. Kira said, I'm good. I mean, life's been a storming shit show. Amen. I'm sure we can all feel that. I'm high all the time and disassociate a lot. Damn, bro, I feel like I'm reading about myself right now. Let's see.
I'm sober and disassociate a lot.
Yeah, right. Sober disassociation. You three you. Listen, I can do you woo, but I don't know about this you three you shit. This is kind of sus, Apollo. I don't know. Let's see. Honestly, people in my town think I'm a Looney Tune. I actually got admitted to a psychiatric ward because of it. Oh, so sorry about that. I did a stint in a mental hospital as a kid too, because of some stupid shit I'll talk more about. Modern medicine doesn't understand a heightened sense of awareness and non-physical phenomena. This reminds me, damn it, let me just finish this, because I got so much to say on this. So spiritual awakening to your higher self got diagnosed to be a drug-induced psychosis, but whatever, you know, the sun still shines every day.
Yeah.
Beautifully put. You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
We were watching Westworld, season 4. Did it make you think about that at all?
No.
Westworld season 4,
they're
they're having a dinner and they're talking, and she's like, sometimes I'm not the basic thing she's saying is basically sometimes I'm not happy and I don't feel blah blah. He's like, oh, there's a tab for that. And then she's like, well, but sometimes I feel like it's the world that's become numb to this and this, and it's not me who actually has a problem. And the guy's like, yeah, there's a tab for that too. It's like, damn, that's the kind of world that we live in, and it's especially hard if you don't have support. It's like there's nothing wrong with being plugged into the Matrix. If you want to be part of the Matrix, that's great. It's something, maybe you're supposed to go back and make the Matrix as excellent as you can and all that stuff. But if you feel like you've seen the veil unlifted, if you see that there's actually people out there with bad intentions and lies, and it's all kind of a rat race directly. If you start to see that and you're alone, that can feel super tough. I'm glad you found us, and I hope you find lots of people IRL that you can connect with, because it's out there. Facebook can be a good tool to find groups. As you know, you'll be shadow banned if you talk about certain stuff and all that. But yeah, man, good luck just finding anything IRL, whether any kind of hobby group or anything that may help you find some people to disassociate with or to explore these ideas further, because, man, things are not as they seem, jelly beans. And I mean, I don't have all the answers, and I'm not, we could talk all day about what's what, and who knows, maybe or even argue about it at the end, but good luck, Kira, and thank you for sharing, dude. Yeah. Super sorry about getting locked up. That part of it, that's nuts. When I was in foster care for my 3rd time, I told a lady that I live with, and I would rather die than live with her. This is the kind of fucked up world we have. I told a lady that I'd rather die than live with her. She told me that I needed to get down to a push-up. I was not an athletic teen. Fitness is a really big part of my life now, but it definitely wasn't always then. And she told me if I didn't do a push-up, she was going to call the cops and tell them that I was suicidal. And at that point, I had never tried suicide. I've only done that once. Tried, obviously. I've only successfully committed suicide one time. But this is kind of fucked up world we're in, that whenever the cops showed up and told her, heard what she had to say and heard what I had to say, this bitch still took me. Yeah. It's like I was 13, and I'm like, nah, bro, I told her I'd rather die than live with her. That's the worst I said. I don't want to kill myself. And he look at her, look at me, he's like, well, this is my foster son. He's just out of control. And I'm just this little tubby kid, she wants me to do a push-up and I can't. And yeah, I was in that bitch for over a week. That shit was crazy. Kids sitting in there rocking on the wall and shit. And I'm not making fun of them or anything, but they were, people definitely in a place that I wasn't. And that was just I got even thrown in a nice little padded room at one point. That was delightful. That shit will make you feel crazy. Yeah. Make you feel crazy. Anyway, so enough. I'm not trying to boo-hoo too much.
No, it's a weird experience.
Oh, see, and look here. That's why it's brave for you to even share that stuff. Because look, I feel self-conscious even talking about it, I'm boo-hooing. You see that? See that? Yeah, we're learning. We're gonna keep learning about ourselves along the way. Bam. Task, I hear you. People have been conditioned to be narcissistic. That's so crazy. Thanks for sharing too. Oh man, my pleasure. We trying to figure out all this weird shit together, man. Weird shit together. Oh, and depression, man. Oh, man. Depression. One of those things. It's like so hard to pinpoint, like, not only why we're depressed at times, but like what to do about it. Because there's so many solutions that seem obvious, or like it's like that'll make me happy, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Just Mischief. What's up, motherfucker?
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. Well, Mischief, get out of here, bro. We're talking about depression. You wouldn't understand. Get out of here, Mr. Happy Days, Mr. Glass Half Full. Get out of here. He ain't never been sad boy one time ever, not once, never did it, no how. I'm just kidding.
Well, and I think, okay, I could soapbox on this topic all day because...
Let's go. He said, that's my second cap. No, you stop it. Get out of here, Mr. Sunshine.
Well, I think everybody experiences depression, and I think that it is so much more beyond. And I actually, on our Instagram and Facebook page, I posted something alluding to this new study that they did, a science study that proves that depression is not just a chemical imbalance in your brain. And they're like, well, I don't know what it is then, because antidepressants work the same as a placebo. And I think that what it actually is what the fuck Kira was talking about up there, is like, dude, because we're having a human experience, but they expect us to act like robots.
Right.
And that is the cause of depression, because they say that they want us to be, you know, that it's integrated into our biology to need a connection with other humans, and yet they isolate us in every way possible, whether it's in a cubicle, or, you know, making us stay at home and work from home, or like, which is nice, you know, like that's like a nice option, I guess.
But somehow we keep even finding even more barriers.
Yeah.
It's like we're more connected technologically, and like we can talk more.
Well, and
but we're
like,
also creating more like subgroups.
Yes,
and listen to
exactly.
Mischief. Wage slave 50,006. Get back to work. Exactly. You wonder what. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. And somehow we're like entering into this like place that feels like we're like, we really need to backtrack a little bit, because like this whole like cancel culture thing, like if you're not on the same page as me, then you're like out of my life. I can't get down with that shit at all. Like, we can have differing opinions, even like outrageously differing opinions, and I am gonna like I feel like we have to be tolerant of this shit, guys, because if we're just like canceling people left and right because their beliefs don't align with ours, even if they're like offensively different, then it's like, that's like the end of it, man. That's the end of connection. We have to be able to like work through these issues, like, and talk about them in a mature, respectful way.
Right.
Instead of just like being like, you don't believe the same thing? Fuck you.
Well, it's like if you make it to where people can't disagree with you, you're ending your growth.
You're not helping them see your way at all.
No.
You're just exiting their life, and they're gonna continue to believe this dumb shit, but without you being in their life. And I don't know. I just can't get down with any kind of intolerance, and that includes intolerance of the offensive.
Well, and yeah, and and you're definitely gonna quit learning that way. And Mischief for 5 years, that's crazy. So you were doing it before any of this shit happened. Andy, good to see you, man. Welcome to the channel, man. Hi, how are you? David, good to see you, wild fucking backwards time magician. And
David, your notebook is at my house, and you need to get it back. I had to say that. I've been meaning to
come get it at the potluck. We'll try to bring it to the potluck.
Yeah.
And William, it was my pleasure to talk about it today. Anytime you want to talk about that stuff, sometimes it takes me a while to get around to it, but it's more than it's an absolute honor. And I'm sorry if I have an obnoxiously curious nature and a very blunt personality. So it's sometimes where I should be consoling more. I feel like I'm more exploring, and I don't ever mean to be insensitive. Thank you for being so open and candid with me. It's certainly a pleasure. Let's see. I lied to my job, told them I moved to Kansas, and asked to work from home, and no one ever realized.
That is hilarious. That is so fucking funny. That's
just
smart.
showing up to work. Hey guys.
Now, don't get me wrong. Like, when I said that, like, I would rather work from home than away from home. But my point is, we need connection, guys. That's the point.
Yes, honestly, most depression can be cured, I think. I think one of the biggest cures for myself and for others, I've been diagnosed with it all, you know, and everybody goes through it. Socialization and acceptance. Some of the core shit, the basic shit, can be some of the biggest detriments to our health, to our well-being, but to observe and be observed, like, we want those things. We want to see things, and we want to be seen, and we can fight it all we want, but in my experience, if those things truly aren't true about you, there may be a piece of you that's broken. You may need to figure out how to get back to that, because we thrive on that. We thrive to be seen. You know, it's worth the risk to get out there and meet people and to do real life things. It's worth getting let down. It's worth retrying over and over again, so that you can, you know, interact with other humans. Let's see. Oh, thank you, David. And William. Let's see. Depression is base mental health issue. Sometimes it can harm your body. I mean, absolutely. I mean, your stuff can get sticky. So, I mean, you know, I think you got to war against that. You got to find different ways to war against that. And like I said, I feel like the main thing you could do is, find your people, find ways to get out.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I would argue that, you know, people argue that, you know, if you're depressed, then the best thing for you is to get on medication and all this. And I can't, I'm not an advocate for that. And I feel like it takes the power away from yourself. Like, if you believe that your depression is just a chemical imbalance in your brain that can be fixed by taking medication for it, then it kind of takes the power away from you to resolve it. You know, like,
interesting wording, yeah. Yeah, like taking you, you're unable.
Yeah, like, I mean, everybody gets depressed. Everybody. And some worse than others. But either way, like, I think it's super, super, super important to identify. Don't get bogged down in it. I know that it's easy to do. I've done it. Recognize that there is a problem and there is a source of the problem. There's a root cause. You got to identify it and work towards fixing it. And the answer's not in a pill. Well,
in overall, it's not going to be a quick fix. It's like wanting to get in shape by taking a diet pill. It's something that takes a lot of time, and not to say that these things can't help or whatever, but it's not. In my experience, over and over again, it's things that need work. You know. Do you, sir? And you know, I'm gonna be like, stay hydrated, be careful. You do your thing. I'm gonna teach you. And listen. Every couple of months, I'm gonna take my mushrooms. I'm definitely gonna smoke my herb, and I'm gonna be just as fucked up and weird. And all that to say though, just to say, there's usually not an easy solution to happiness. It's a long, involved process, and it's a fickle thing. And happiness is elusive. You know,
it ebbs
you gotta
and flows. You know, like some days I feel like I'm like, okay, if I just like do these, I'm feeling good today, and if I just like do this exact same thing every day, then I'll be happy forever. And then 3 days into it, I'm like, I am fucking bored of this routine. I have to switch it up. I'm gonna go fucking crazy if I do the same shit again.
Right.
And you just gotta go with the flow, man. You just got to. And sometimes I'm just like fucked up about dumb shit for no reason, you know?
Well,
like my body decides it's gonna be in a bad mood.
And that's where I can almost seem insensitive to some of my friends, or maybe I've worried about it too much. I am all about self-love, and body positivity, like love yourself and all that stuff. But what I am more in favor of, if there's things you do not like, you go to war with that shit. You don't like your financial position in the world, you don't accept that, you go get it. You know what I mean? If it's truly within your grasp, you go make it happen. I am of the mind state and the school of thought. It doesn't mean it's right. That if there's things you are sad about, that you should try to listen to your body firstly and figure out what it is so that you can go to war with that. You know, it's like, I'm sad. It's like, why am I sad? Most of the time in my experience, one of the major causes can be loneliness. And it's like, that is something to go to war with. It's like, fuck that. If it takes me going to a church, you don't have to be religious to go to a church. Christians will hang out with you and fuck with you either way, and you can make some friends along the way. You know what I mean? If it has to be a hobby group, whatever it is, go to war with that idea. Don't lay around. Don't accept it. Don't take it. The same thing if you don't like the way where your health is at. Don't love yourself all along the way. But be okay to get mad at that shit. Let that anger fuel you. Let your sadness fuel you. It's like, well, do you want to wake up and feel like that again tomorrow? Do you want to be looking in the mirror again tomorrow, but a little bit more like numb and less present? Is that gonna help? Or like, or even if it's like even if you inject some straight adrenaline, is that gonna fix it? You can. There's many things you can put inside your body to make you feel good right then. You could put a dick inside you. You could pop you some Molly. You can whatever. You know what I mean? There's lots of things that you could put. You can go boof you as Andy, like Mischief talking about in the bathroom of an Applebee's. But if you don't want, if you don't want to be looking and facing that same problem tomorrow, go to war with that shit. Let's see. Music and cannabis. Yes. Yes. Me too. Any psychoactive drugs for that? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Have you done any magic mushrooms along your journey, Kira? It's the one drug that I recommend everybody try before they die. Above cannabis, anything like that. It's like, cannabis, it'll chill you out, and you'll probably make some friends by being a cannabis smoker. It's a great social thing and whatever. But mushrooms, it's like, it's a gateway.
Therapeutic, man.
Yeah, it's
therapeutic.
A gateway to a place that there's only so many fucking gateways to, and worth exploring. And yeah, it could be majorly therapeutic. There's legit studies coming up all over the place. Trip counselors being used to help like people like trip and then like sit and talk about their stories and get it over with. Psychotherapy was revolutionary at one point. Motherfucking Sigmund, not Sigmund, Freud. Came up with psychotherapy, and it was revolutionary. It was like, you don't need a pill for depression. Talk to someone that can help you. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not, one size never fits all. So to leave room open for everybody. But Freud came out with this idea of psychotherapy, and it was so revolutionary. And all this bitch did was allow people to talk about themselves. That's all psychotherapy is. Sit back and tell me about your shit. And that was
important, man. It's so important.
And that was a big concept. But then you look around and it's like, well, how many of us don't have that though?
Yeah.
Life gets away from us. We grow, we change, we put up barriers, we get scared, we get busy, whatever. You name it.
Yeah.
But it's like, just having someone to talk to could be such a big fucking deal. It's so good. So get out there and find that. If you're missing that, you need it, get out there and find it. Go to war with that. Make it happen. Sorry, I realized I've been Flow this whole time instead of Aries.
Oh, I didn't notice.
I'm gonna be a VTuber next week. I made 4 VTubers, and I use those VTubers Monday through Friday. But I'm gonna be switching it out and do them a week on, week off. And honestly, I'm gonna be looking at data, so it depends on who's liked more. It's not for validation; it's for a career, bitch. What's up? I'm just kidding. Let's see. Yeah, bro. Most real experiences have been Changa/DMT. Changa. I've not heard that word ever. Is that...
Or 2CB. I don't know what that is either.
We did 2CB.
What?
We did 2CB in the woods. Takia was throwing up when she did it.
Oh, I didn't do that shit.
It didn't hit me. I did salvia and 2CB. I can't remember if it's 2CB or 2CE. I took it in tincture form. Wise Hippie in the Woods gave it to me. What's that?
I did not want to take that.
Yeah,
It was kind of experimental, and I was like, No.
And some people, nobody really felt anything, and some people got sick. So I definitely missed out. But DMT was amazing, and mushrooms was great.
He's done DMT, but I have not.
I'm trying to get some. I talked to people the other day. I saw friends, and I was like, hey, you know where? I was like, maybe.
Cool.
Yeah, so that'd be great.
Yeah.
I remember I did DMT, guys, and after I did it, I was in the studio. We had a band space downtown, a little studio. Me and the bandmates got together and did it. And after I was done, there, like it hit me, and it was like an intense trip for like 20 minutes. It's like my best spiritual higher self was just like talking to me while I was seeing all these fractals, like you'd see in mushrooms or anything else. And I was just giving myself an attaboy pep talk. It was like really inspirational. And then 20 minutes later, I got up and they were like hanging out. And they're like, "Huh, you want to do it again?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." Like, I feel like it was wonderful. It's just like I feel like it did what it's supposed to do. Like I don't. Yeah. It's like because it's intense. It grabs you. You're not there very long. You know what I mean? Like you're there for a minute, but it's like you can't really move. I was couch locked.
Yeah.
If you're hitting the shit hard. And now there's people though who put them in the pins. They just have pins walking around. I heard it just gives you like the afterglow. Because just like mushrooms and acid, DMT kind of has an afterglow.
Yeah.
So it hits you with that. Let's see. I took about 4 grams of albino penis envy. I love that's like one of my favorite strains. That is so funny. Specifically the albino penis. About 2 years ago on my own. And a spiraling blue-purple mandala appears on the bedroom wall.
Nice.
Yes, love the fractals. I was disappointed when I found out that like leprechauns weren't gonna pop up and talk to me and shit.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine like what hallucinations actually are until you experience it for yourself.
Yeah,
it's not like you're gonna be talking to people who aren't there or anything like that. It's just like
it's spiraling blue-purple mandalas.
Colors are more colory and. Yeah, there's like mandalas everywhere, like just like all kind, like this shit. You know all this that you see that everywhere.
All this.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
It's cool though.
Oh shit. Oh, interesting. All right, interesting. So you actually went inside this portal. That is amazing.
Oh wow.
Oh, we are overdue for our next mushroom trip. And sometimes a little prayer can help us, plus bad habits can make you depressed. Yes, lack of sleep, unhealthy eating, a little bit too much, going too hard on the party stimulants, stuff that throws off, that has extreme chemical dumps, that are typically regulated.
Yeah.
Doing that stuff, Andy, you're absolutely right. That stuff could slow you down, slug your body up. And dude, I don't want to speak for us. I am so typical religious, not spiritual.
Spiritual, not religious.
I mean, spiritual, not religious. that other one is most people. I'm better. I'm just kidding. But I am mega, ultra, and respect to those who aren't and who are. We went through atheist phases, Christian phases, and then busted it all open, and now we're like agnostic, spiritual, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
But wherever you are, prayer can definitely help out, man. I totally believe in it. It's like talk to that thing, whether you believe it's you or God or the universe or whatever. In my experience, it will honor that. You talk to it enough, it'll like start talking back in weird ways. The world will start interacting with you.
Yeah.
In everything. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's really, truly, like, no wrong answer.
It'll talk to you in the weirdest ways.
There's some wrong answers.
Kill the children. That's the wrong answer.
Yeah, that's the wrong answer.
And I think the universe will talk to you in absolutely every way. Like, the truth is truth in everything. You'll see it in every form of media and art that you could possibly want. Video games, movies, posters, drawings, podcast, you name it. The universe will talk to you. And there's been times where people are like, I'm just looking for the universe to give me a sign on this. I was like, you sure that's not me right now? I know I've hit that at least twice. It's like, I'm just waiting for the universe to give me a sign. And I've been sitting there talking to them. It's like, well, just consider it may have been me. But maybe not. Everyone plus is real. I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean by that. I believe, if you wouldn't mind clarifying that up a little bit. But yeah, man, it's all an allegory. It seems like all of reality is one big walking metaphor. The older I get, the more I appreciate that as above, so below. You see it all the time, not even in spiritual ways, but the whole golden spiral that you see all throughout nature, keep getting bigger. You keep seeing the same archetypes of even weird archetypes, like the insemination of the sun impregnating the earth and microorganisms coming out, and then how it scales into everything else, and I don't know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's all so exciting. And yeah, sorry, I wanted, just a little clarity on that. See exactly. Do you understand what that means?
No, I'm not sure.
It made me think about PP plus.
Huh?
Fable's in, or urine.
Oh.
Let's go pee.
South Park reference.
On PP plus. Yo, the streaming wars is so silly, guys. If you're a South Park fan and didn't know, they came out with a couple of new somethings in the streaming wars 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice.
They're so silly, but they're hilarious.
I love offensive stuff. I always have since I was a wee lad. I imagine I always will.
Yeah. No, I like the outrageously offensive. It's hilarious to me. And we were just talking right before stream. Like, I kind of worry that, like, my abrasive sense of humor is kind of a turnoff to the people that I'm trying to attract in my life. Because I really am a very spiritual and, like, moral person. I really am. I just, like, laugh at dead baby jokes. You know what I mean? Like,
right. And I will question all those no-no zones. And if we're in person, it's really hard for me to bite my tongue. Someone will be like, well, I think this about politics for a current political situation. And I'm like, nah, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, it's okay. I'm not married to the truth, but let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
And
so that also, we were talking about that. It's like there's people who are like really nice people, have really wholesome energy. It's like, oh, I wish they would want to, hang out, but we might be a little too abrasive.
Yeah.
We're kind of like, hey, fuck everyone, let's hang out. Like, namaste.
Really though, love everyone, but seriously though, fuck everyone.
Right. Like, fuck all of us, right?
Fuck
me.
I love people. Fuck you.
Okay, great. God is real. Plus, I had to deal with spirit, real spiritual there years ago. Interesting. Yeah, no. I don't disagree that there's something going on connecting us. My personal crazy thoughts on it is that it's one, like we tune into it. Like consciousness is like a wave, and I think we're all part of it. Like humans are just meat puppets, and all the things are just like tuning into the wave of consciousness.
Yeah.
But I totally respect all views on it, outlooks, and yes, I totally believe it's real. And
yeah, I wouldn't presume to guess at what it is, exactly what the fuck is going on here, why we're here, and why we're aware that we're here. It's weird. But I can't really deny I've like explored all possibilities, and like to me it makes the most sense that there is some sort of intelligent design to things. But I mean, like I said, I can't.
Yeah.
Whether it's like something separate than what we are, or if it's us ourselves putting on a play and we don't know it, or I don't know.
I'm personally a creationist. I don't know what that is, and I'm not saying that it is singular. I make no assumptions about what it is.
Yeah.
But I think that intelligence precedes physical.
And I'm not really sure, like, if it's like a hands-on God that like answers prayers, or if it's just like an algorithmical setup to where, like, if we're putting our intention, our energy towards a thing, then we start a snowball effect into like, it like answered prayers or whatever. It's like, is it that a person heard your prayer and decided to grant your wish, or is it like you were putting your thoughts and energy into a thing, and that like in turn kind of set the ball in motion to cause that to happen?
Yeah, I've
sure.
really been not struggled, but I found no kind of peaceful conclusion yet on manifestation. I think there's something to it. I entertain it a lot, and I'm looking. Like manifestation and karma, it's like I think there's something there. I believe in chaos. Chaos does seem true for sure. That good things will happen to good people. Good things happen to bad people, and vice versa. It'll all happen. But it does seem that, in a karmic sense, that good things tend to happen more to good people picking it up, and bad things, whatever. But then chaos still hits.
Right.
And then the same thing. Shit, I'm so stoned. What was it? What was the other one?
Manifestation.
Yeah. It's like, is it... Am I bringing it into existence? Do I manifest it and I have to wait for it to work with what everyone else is manifesting?
Well, I don't know.
When people talk about we're manifesting good on the planet, it's like, well, if manifestation works, just, we're also manifesting a lot of bad too. So it's like, whose manifestation precedes who?
Right.
If I sit here and wish you good health and you sit here and wish you would die, it's like who, or if we both, if we're like, fuck, I'm going to sit here and manifest that Andy gets his dick sucked tonight. And you're like, I'm going to manifest that he never gets his dick sucked again. And then Andy's like, I'm a girl. Yeah. Neither one of us manifested shit. Yeah. I don't know. I have many questions about it.
Yeah.
Because I want to know.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying is I don't know. That was kind of like a one extreme versus the other. But to me, personally, I think that it's sort of like in the middle. I don't know if it's like a guy in the sky that's answering your prayers, but I do think that there's some sort of like awareness. I don't know. I feel like I've like experienced the universe or consciousness or God or whatever you want to call it. I feel like I've like experienced it like laughing at me for some of the shit that I've come to it with.
Say what now? What's that last thing?
I feel like I've like experienced like God or the universe or whatever. I feel like I've experienced it like laugh at me for some of the shit that I've come to it with.
Right.
So,
be humbled. Fuck. Absolutely. And Andy, interesting seeing the orbs. Interesting. I tell you what, the most realistic shit that I've seen. Our daughter was talking to us the other day, and she was like, "How do you know that there's more to life than this? That we don't just..." She stays upset. She's very existential. It's hilarious. She's very happy, but she's very questioning. She's super quick. Like, I could go on. She's like, she's weirdly smart, and I know every parent feels that way. But then I had 2 kids after her, and I was like, nah, this bitch is just off the chain, bro. Like,
exceptionally intelligent.
She's crazy, but she gets very existential, and it was hard not to tell her the other day when she's like, well, how do you know that there's more after this? That there's something, whatever. It was hard not to be like, drugs, babe. Drugs? Trust me. But no, I told her the other thing that was even more real. So I joke around about the drugs, but if you're looking for like to see spiritual stuff or interact with spiritual stuff, I can think of nothing greater than meditation and like inward journeying. Like, there's exercises and books, and I'd be happy to send you recommendations if you're ever interested, like shamanic journeying and meditations or self-hypnosis that triggers lucid dreaming, whatever you want to call it. There's lots of names for it. But that's been some of my most real experiences with God and the divine, and like seeing stuff, because I've not seen the orbs or a ghost or anything in real life, though I would love to. And I lived in a house where like lots of people have died, and everyone else keeps seeing this shit. And I mean, I've got bad vision, so who knows? You know what I'm saying? Hence the glasses. But some of the meditations, if anybody's interested, you can message us in the Discord, and I'd be happy to send you some tools on how to do some of that stuff. But, and we've explained that to our daughter too. It's like, well, I reminded her of one of her meditations. whenever she was a kid, she didn't remember this, and I thought that was incredible. She was like 6 or 7. She was like, I told her this story just a few mornings ago when we were talking about this. It was like she asked us just a few days ago, or she brought it up again. I was like, babe, whenever you were little, you had a sleepover and everybody was still awake, and y'all were sleeping over on the trampoline, and you were like, Dad, what should I do? I was like, why don't you meditate and talk to the earth? She's like, about what? I was like, I don't know. Tell me what you come up with. And she told me this story, and then the next day she ended up telling it to her mom, like the exact same way, for like a 6-year-old or 7, whatever she was. It was just incredible. She said she meditated and then she talked to the earth, and the earth was like on this throne. It was like this giant being on this throne, this lady, and she was like, "What's the point of living if I'm gonna die and just forget it all?" And then and I'm summing it up, and she said she saw herself grow older through these phases. She saw herself as a teenager, as an older lady, as a mom, dancing and celebrating and doing these different things, and then being an old lady. And then she saw a coffin, and she looks over and looks inside the coffin, and it's an old lady. It's her. She's dead, but she's smiling. And then she like asks a question, and then she wakes up. It's like, what, and I reminded her of that. And she's like, hold on, that really happened? I was like, dude, yeah, you told me about this, and then, you told the story the next day to your mom, exactly the same. And I just thought it was funny. So anyways, all that to say, further promote, and if you're ever interested, please hit us up with questions or whatever, because it's easy to learn how to do that stuff if you're interested, to get yourself in like a state of being. It takes a little bit of discipline, but to where you can like be fully submersed in that, totally happen.
It's essentially like lucid dreaming, but like in a waking state, sort of.
Dude, demons inside of your body. That's very interesting. Hello, you. You beautiful. So how the fuck are you? And demons inside your body. Interesting. Did you have them removed? And did you have this like an exorcism perchance or anything like that? I've heard weird exorcism stories from people that I actually trust. And so it's hard for me to know where I stand on stuff like that. I don't know.
I don't really have an opinion one way or the other on this stuff because I haven't experienced it firsthand.
I plead ignorance. Yeah.
I'll ask this. Yeah, like how did you know? What did it feel like? How did you get it out?
Because I gave that demon head, son. That's how I know. She was like, that was unholy.
Hey, nobody.
We were fucking, and her little vial came open, and a little water burned me. I was like, bitch, is that holy water? I have demons in me. I'm just playing. I'm not trying to make light of the Well, I guess if I'm being honest, I am making light of the situation.
All in the name of humor.
In the name of humor, so I'm sorry. I was like, I'm not making fun. Well, I'm making fun of it, but like, I'm a very self-deprecating person, so I never really know the lines. I was like, man, I look like Aragorn if he was like older. I realized that today. I looked in the mirror at Walmart. I was like, man, it's like if Aragorn didn't age great, that's where I'd be.
You're so ridiculous. Listen. He seriously thought that he looked like older than Aragorn. I don't know if you guys are Lord of the Rings fans. But dude was 41. We looked it up. He was 41.
He was a Hollywood 41, okay? He had adrenochrome in his veins.
He had a gray beard.
Baby, I do too!
No, you don't. You have a couple of gray hairs.
Don't make me.
That is not the same thing.
He didn't have a gray beard.
Yes, he did.
No,
yes, the fuck
he had a salt and pepper beard.
Well, more peppery or more salty than yours. You're just like all.
He
pepper.
is nowhere near salty as me. Okay, believe that.
I believe it.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, so there I go. So look, he was 200.
Well, Aragorn was. Viggo Mortensen was 41.
Look at the vein, the penis vein.
And I'll school you on some Lord of the Rings shit. So
you just felt challenged. That was hilarious. She saw that age and that name. She was like, "Are you coming at me, bro? Are you coming at me, bro?"
I'm just kidding. No,
them fangs came out quick.
I like this. It's the only thing that I have ever like super hardcore nerded out about. Like I know way too much about Lord of the Rings. And, like the books and the movies, the Silmarillion, all that shit. And including, like, all the actors and shit that played the characters in the movies. Like, I know way too much about this stuff, so...
You're so
Anyways, I'm a nerd.
You are the cutest thing ever. That was so awesome.
It's true, though.
It is. It is.
Dude, man. Do you care to share, like, more about this story? Like, this sounds like an intense story. That's crazy. You see what he said?
I did see what he said. It took me a minute.
Yeah.
I was over here hitting this dab. Dab looks too much like a hard drug, so I don't do it on camera. I'm like, man, I just feel like a bad influence. What would Sweezy think? He's like, there's Aries hitting a crack pipe on stream.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some more context. I need to know more about this. I know, but it looks like a hard drug.
He gets weird about it.
It looks like a hard drug. I don't want to be a bad influence. Ha. Yo, Jazzman! I knew it before it even landed down. What is up, my guy? You would not believe the weird shit we've been talking about, bro. Where haven't we gone?
Yeah, we kind of touch base on everything.
Mondays are like that.
Yeah.
Just chill.
Every Monday I'm like, what are we going to talk about? I don't have anything in mind. And then, like, this shit happens, like, every time.
Yeah, it could take a few minutes sometimes, though. Like,
yeah. I never plan anything. Ever.
It's like, here we are. This is our Monday. It's like a chance to catch up over the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, say hi to our friendios. Oh, yeah. My daughter saw some dabs the other day. She's like, what? She's like, what's that? Because I don't hit dabs around them either or anything like that in the house or around the kids. I was like, dude, it's just, you take weed and smash it together, and this jelly stuff comes out. So get the fuck away from it. I heard about it. No, I am not, Jazz. I am not. But I probably should sometimes. Every time I think about it, I just get kind of like, I feel icky. I don't know what happened. I don't know if, like... I don't know what happened. I don't know why I have such a bad association with the game now. Like, I had a lot of good times. I've made up some kind of weird mental block that I need to just... But I would like to do it. Every time I started to, it's like hard to find that motivation. I was cranking through the money heist today since there's going to be a patch. So you can only do it once every 3 days. Oh, lame. Lame. Yeah, and I heard that this new update is basically just house cleaning stuff, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. I'm gonna step this side here for 1 second.
These CIA style missions.
Oh!
That could be fun.
That does sound fun. I need more storyline for this goddamn demon. Andy?
Yeah, Andy, you just really just left us hanging, man. I need to know the deets.
I've got blue balls over here, baby. Come on now.
I don't know. I've had some like weird experiences. That I had some experiences as a child that like the adults around me concluded that it was demons. But in reality, it's like I don't know because I was a kid and I didn't really understand what was going on.
That is fantastic. That is interesting.
Yeah,
because
crazy.
I was attacked by other spirits, then I turned into the demon. Look, I only had 2 words for you, Andy. World Star. Spirits come to attack Andy, and he's like, what? That's amazing.
I'm sure it was just like that.
That's what I want to do. If some motherfucking spirits come to attack me, I'm like, you didn't know? I'm a demon, bitch. Hey, Andy, look. Right now is the time to be thankful for being a demon. What you got here is a real classic Buffy Angel situation here.
Oh my God.
Where you need to go ahead and maybe become a demon detective and learn to work with your inner demon. Because if a spirit came out for me, you know what I would do? Ah! That's what I do, because I ain't got no defense. You know what I mean? You just like...
He's like this with everything. Just throw that out there.
That's not true. Andy, if you come back to our channel ever again, I don't know why you would. But if you ever come back, just know I'll probably be way more hype, way less controversial. I'll probably keep all my thoughts to myself and not have random loud outbursts. Ask all my friends, they'll tell you. She just makes stuff up.
Not gonna happen.
I could never find anyone to play online with when I first got... Oh, right. Well, dude, we have so many people on our Discord, bro. It's really huge. If you just post on there, on the general chat, and there's even a GTA thing. General chat, like, hey, I'm going to be playing. Who wants to get on with me? That's like the most likely way to get 5 people to answer you on the Discord. It was the Flames of Hell plus 2 people who seen it when I was younger. That is amazing.
Where'd you see the word 2?
It was the Flames of Hell plus people who seen it when I was younger.
Sorry, I just had to point that out.
My brain's like, not enough words. Let's throw another one in there. Angel, what you got is a classic Angel situation here. It'll never happen, Aries. You are too spontaneous to be not spontaneous.
True.
Touche.
It's true.
I hope everybody likes my periodic table of band texting. It's so funny. Almost everyone's like, oh, the periodic table of elements. I'm like, no, bro. No. LOL. BRB. BF. BF is be fierce.
Be fierce?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
LOL is listen to laps. BRB is band rides bus. Yep. GI is get it. NBD is no band deal. CF is company frown.
Company frown?
This is band lingo. You gotta know this stuff if you're gonna be in a band, bro. OMT is one more time. INT is intermission. That's too much. WYSA is what's your show about? ASAP, as soon as practice is over.
What in the world?
Oh, sorry. These are really good.
GNNTVOL.
Huh?
Get.
Where's it at?
Nobody you know.
Here is a chemical equation for you. Good night, no TV or liquor.
That's a terrible message. Why did you say that?
Stop! Stop! No. Why? What?
PIA?
Let's see. I'm trying to look at that. I have no idea.
PIA?
Gain is not volume. That is hilarious. And that, my friend, is an inside joke between me and Hugh, and that is amazing. Daniel, how the fuck are you?
Play it again. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
My first thought, okay, I am sorry ahead of time for this. Penis and ass.
Owie, 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 owie. I told everyone about our little, our talk about Westworld
Rectal
Robot.
tears?
No. Rectal tears have literally been an ongoing theme in our house. No. But before I obviously have to go back to rectal tears.
No, what about Westworld?
About the robots. See, he said, wait, what? I knew we'd have to go back to that. We will. But we found out that we have a line. It's like, we can't have sex with robots that look like humans. That's not okay. We've been together 14 years, and we have to talk honestly and openly about.
Well, he made a joke. We were watching Westworld, which is a show about super realistic robots.
Owie, owie, owie.
And he made a joke about how he was like, "Wait, it wouldn't be okay."
Well, because the guy was like getting hit on by this robot, and they all look like
And
normal.
he's married, and it's like, and I was like, he better fucking say something fast.
And I was like,
he's like, wait a minute, so that wouldn't be okay?
that's not all right. Like that's not. That's basically a dildo.
Basically, we landed on no, it's not okay to have sex with robots that look like hyper realistic people, unless they look like us.
Yeah. I was like, hell yeah, I'd be showing up. I'm like, come on, where are the thin dick robots at? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Give me a bunch of thin dick me's.
You can. I don't care if there's like 100 me robots out there. Like
She's like, just throw me in rotation. I left that part out the other night. She said, just throw me in rotation.
Just throw me in rotation. You know, like whatever.
There's a news story about this. Oh my god! Please tell me. Okay, so we were talking about AIDS the other day. Me and my father-in-law, we're super tight. We're super good. Her and her dad are tight. We're just. He came while we had COVID and kind of helped us out. He was just amazing. It was good. And I was like, yeah, I feel like. I won't even get into the whole thing. It's a big, long thing. But we were just talking about AIDS and how it happened. I was like, so why the fuck? I'm still confused why this shit would spread more in the gay community. And he just solemnly just kind of looked at me like, rectal tears. And I can't get that out of my head. So every 5 times a day at least, we've looked at each other and we're like, rectal tears. And so I hope it does for you what it's done for us. And that made me feel better about that owie, 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 owie story. Mischief knows what I'm talking about. Thanks. Shut up. Oh, damn it. I've not seen any Dexter. God damn it. Rectal tears. Discord DM Aries. Oh, shit. I said rectal tear.
Oh, you're in trouble.
I said rectal tear, though. And he was like, check your Discord. I gotta have a band abbreviation for that. I'm just kidding. Listen, how relevant was this to Dream Collective? MBI. Do you want to guess what that means? MBI. This is the sex doll thing. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, the news. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to check that out. Give me 2 seconds. MBI.
MBI?
Yes. Milk was a bad idea.
Oh my god, I knew it was going to have something to do with milk. That's so funny.
The band that I was in, if you go to www.strangetrees.live, I've got 3 music videos out that I did when I was with that band. I definitely need to get some music videos done for Strange Trees. Got a lot of
They
lyric
were
videos.
weirdly obsessed with chocolate milk, all of them. There were freaking 7 people in the band at one point.
Mm-hmm.
They all drank so much chocolate
And
milk.
people knew we were about chocolate milk. They would bring chocolate milk. Our homies would bring chocolate milk before the shows and shit. Just show up with gallons of chocolate milk at practice and shit. It was weird. It became a very big theme. And then whenever we had photo shoots, we were like, well, get the chocolate milk jug too. You know what I mean? It was a thing.
It's true.
My band I was in was called Fatty and the Twins. Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Sounds interesting.
I love that. Fatty and the Twins. Well, that certainly wouldn't fly nowadays. They'd that's me.
I have to ask, which one were you?
He was the Twins. Get out of here. How dare you disrespect nobody?
I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm asking a valid question about his band.
He's like, I was the sound guy. What the fuck? Just kidding.
He was the trumpet player. See,
Nice.
there's the answer.
I didn't know if you were asking if he was Fatty or the Twins.
I was.
Okay, see. It was 2 guitar and drummers, and a drummer, and a saxophone player, or trumpet player. Oh, you weren't talking about yours. Got you. Gosh. Oh, wait a minute. Did I mix it up? No. Okay.
No, I'm confused too. Who are you? I don't know. I must have missed something.
My band, Jazzman was in a punk band back in the 90s, and it was Fatty and the Twins. And he was the trumpet player for them. Okay.
That's awesome.
Right. And then Hugh wasn't talking about his band. I'm sorry, that threw me off. I was like, wait a minute.
Were you in a band too?
That's okay, because I started talking to you about it because he's always doing the music stuff with me.
Okay.
Sorry.
He's like, no, that's not me.
Let's see what we got. 23. Oh, buying a sex doll for her husband that looks like her. Nice. That is so sweet. Oh my God. I'm going to forward this to you. Wow.
It's like, baby, sounds okay.
This is great.
This is a hypothetical situation that we talked about. Just throwing that out there.
What's that?
So this was a hypothetical situation that we talked about.
But listen, I don't think it has to be, is what I'm saying. It's $2,600, bro. $2,600. Let me show you.
That's actually fairly affordable for like a full-on robot, like a realistic looking.
Yes.
Is it realistic looking?
Well, you tell me. There they are together. They made the doll's boobs bigger. That's funny.
I was gonna say she like made herself a robot but hotter. That like is defeating the point. If there's gonna be a robot version of me, it's gonna be like slightly less hot than me. I even told him that too. It's like, okay,
yeah,
you can fuck robot me, but if her titties are like just a centimeter perkier than mine, I'm gonna throw a fucking fit.
That's super
She's
fair.
gonna be like me, but like less.
Yeah, you gotta trim a half inch off of me. Off robot me for sure. I need to be able to go at least a little bit deeper than robot me can go. Now listen, I'm not saying that people who can go deeper are better at sex, okay, babe? Get that out of your brain. I'm saying if it's robot me versus real me, I want to be able to get deeper. Oh, nice. Well, Hugh, you definitely know what the fuck you're talking about. And I love having you on the Tuesday night things, man. It has been just a fucking pleasure. I end up talking about it all the time. It's crazy. It's great. I'm probably, I think because I'm doing a special Dungeons and Dragons thing with some friends, the next time that's supposed to happen, I'll probably do the music thing on a Sunday. Anyways, I'll let you know ahead of time. Anybody else? Sex dolls is messed up and robots. Is it messed up? Listen, I don't fuck a sex doll, but I'm not mad at it, And the reason I'm not mad at it is because, dildos are so common. It's like it's like a small graduation, I feel like. A sex doll to a dildo to a sex doll.
I'd say like if it becomes an unhealthy habit to choose a sex doll over an actual real life human, then yeah,
right.
Sure.
That and I think that's where any equipment or toys, whatever, get bad. It's just like, and listen, it's like, well, you gotta be careful because it might be one of those things where it's like she starts fucking her dildo more. Is it because she's being selfish or is it because she's mad at you? Like. So you need to quit fucking that dildo so much you're ruining yourself. It's like, no, you just suck and I'm leaving you. You just don't know it. Don't pass up on that real shit for some fake shit. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. Get out there and get that real if you can get it, but fuck all the plastic you want. That's where I'm at. I don't give a shit. Jesus Christ. For men, it's supposed to keep your prostate good or something. I tell myself that 3 times a day. I'm like, I'm helping my prostate.
What helps your prostate?
Masturbation supposed to help your prostate.
Oh, like fucking robots. Okay.
Well, just masturbation. Oh, you're right. I guess this crossed over. It's too easy to cross over from sex bots to masturbation, but we probably talk about masturbation. What's that?
It's just an elaborate form of masturbation.
That's true. It is. You're right. And all roads lead to masturbation. That's what we're always saying here. Jesus. There's zero repentance for us. If there's a Jesus, he has not forgiven us. We have gone too far. And porn sites is messed up, plus it's shameful. I mean, is it though? Which part of it's shameful? The porn or like looking at the porn, performing in the porn? What are you specifically talking about? And I mean, porn sites apply to weird kinks, so it's a very gray area.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, obviously there are some things out there that you should not be looking at.
Yeah.
And there's some things that, people would raise an eyebrow at if they found out that you were looking at it.
Right.
But,
it's
just people fucking.
Like, it's
okay.
Way morally worse to watch Vin Diesel murder people or kill people, you know what I'm saying, than for people to have consensual sex on camera. Even if they're pretending to be family. It's way more moral than killing people.
Yeah.
But 90%, I don't want to throw out a bullshit statistic. A huge percent, we can all agree, of movies that come out every year, there's like a callous murdering of people happening at different times. The monsters killing people, the heroes killing people, the heroes stopping the people. We all see this and we get excited. We want the Godzilla to kill a bunch of people and the dinosaurs to fuck shit up and all that. It's like murder and death. Like, that's way worse. There's slasher films. It's like slasher films, any kind of slasher killer movie is like way, way less moral. It's not even close to Stepdad and the Twins. It's acting. You know what I'm saying? It's acting.
Yeah.
Typically bad acting, I hear. Want to take that globe in the background, turn it around, and zoom in on Tennessee for that'd be awesome. It's the melting chocolate world.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's chocolate.
ABC's of life, always be coming. Next time my financial mentor messages me, that's exactly what I'm going to tell him. Like, ABC, I'm always be coming. You got it, buddy. You got it. Cartoon by alien monsters on porn. See, I'm not even sure where to go with that, but if you dig that, I'm with it. Maybe cartoon porn is the most ethical porn. Is that where we're going with this? Probably not. I don't know where I draw these conclusions from. Let's see. Cartoon by aliens and monsters on porn. See, I'm
trying to decipher that. I'm not really sure.
Yeah. Did I really? That is hilarious. I would love...
It's messed up. Cartoon porn is
Cartoon porn is messed up?
It's not even real people. I just want to know, like, where you stand on this topic now.
And there's no wrong place to stand. We just want to hear it.
Like, I don't know. I guess it's like, if you don't like porn, don't watch it. But some people like it. I don't know. As long as, like, the people in the video, as long as it was, like, truly consensual, it's like,
Yes, and whenever porn is illegal in a lot of places, though, that's where you can run into weird sex traffic stuff.
Yeah.
And that stuff, which, could happen even if you legalize porn, that could happen.
Yeah.
But whenever it's, illegal, you're going to have a lot of weird black markets open up. ISIS! That's that boy. What up, homie?
Yeah,
hentai is my savior. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm a believer in legalizing prostitution. Mm-hmm. I think that if you want to schling that shit, you should be allowed to. Absolutely,
it's insane. And just from the libertarian standpoint of like, how the fuck the government gonna put a law on your pussy or your penis?
Seriously.
Like, that's crazy. It is real work.
Yeah.
It is real work. And there are plenty of people out there who would just be happy for the exchange on both sides. For the money, for the time, the human contact, the confidence, the metabolism, whatever, the chemical exchange.
Not Not to mention, like, it's happening anyways, and if you if you legalize if you legalize prostitution, then at least we can set up like some sort of protection for the people who are doing this.
Yep.
You know, like.
Yep, you can have testing and tracking and tax benefits,
and I'm sure it'll be a much better experience for the customer too. If we have fucking online reviews and shit.
Right. And more Saudi,
above and beyond to be the best prostitute you can buy. You know what I mean? Like.
Interesting, Andy. It should be banned. I totally respect the difference in opinion. So feel free to elaborate on that and why you think that is. There's no wrong answer. So just know it. We respect all answers. As a guy, it's none of my business what a woman does on her body. I think guys should just sit this one out.
But I mean,
but that's you assuming that exactly. You can't assume that sex work is only for men. There are plenty of ladies out there, plenty, trust me. Just like, okay, let's be real blunt and honest. You know what I mean? Prostitution is probably going to fall mostly to a lonelier demographic. People are having a hard time. For whatever reason, companionship isn't hitting. And that's probably where a lot of it's going to come. And you better believe, there's plenty of women out there. Especially if they can do it in a safe way. You know what I mean? They're sitting at home, they're lonely, it's like, sure would love to get fucked by a hot dude with no commitment right now. You know, someone clean and with tax records, and I could identify if they're stalking me, and all this stuff.
People like to fuck, man, and putting a price tag on that shit. It's like, no.
More Sabe.
Why not?
Imagine the new ways that money could be abused. I love that. I love that.
True. But even so, it's like,
that's
I don't know.
So funny.
I think people should be allowed to do it. It's like you're carrying your business around with you, in your genitals. It's awesome. We've all got a personal, home-owned business in us.
Well, everyone thinks that. Everyone thinks that until their SoundCloud doesn't blow up. You know what I mean? It's like there was all those things that was like, for all you girls out there that are failing at OnlyFans, now you know what all of us rappers been feeling like all these years, putting out these bangers that don't nobody want to hear but us.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, I mean, markets will open, and once again, it's gonna happen again anyway. So would bodily enhancements become tax write-offs? I don't know.
Yes.
Let them criminals work that shit out, boy.
So fucking funny.
Them the worst bureaucrats, and not the people. It's the worst. I could get into hours on the IRS. I would like to think a well thought out, well informed fucking soapbox about the IRS. So whatever, they could figure that shit out. You know what? You better be able to write them titties off. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I better be able to write this dick extension off. You better believe it.
For real though,
bro, that 3 inches cost me $3,000. I am writing that shit off.
If they would just federally legalize marijuana and prostitution,
drugs,
our economy would be fixed.
No.
We would be set for eternity.
Well, it's like you've got one good chance at this, or two. It's like you've got two. It's like if shit gets real bad, we're heading into the Greatest Depression, okay, y'all? I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I don't have to be right about this. And so we've got two trick cards up our sleeve. At one point, we could be like, legalize drugs, economy fixed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And then we could say federal prostitution for our next big thing that happens.
Like, yeah. Okay.
Unleash the pussy. And penises.
I don't know. I think it's a great thing because sometimes people do have a hard time. Everybody should be able to have a
Did they really?
A physical connection with other people if they desire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should be allowed that shit. And you should be allowed it without driving down 4th Street, hailing down fucking prostitutes. You know
right. It's just like I said, it's crazy to think it's the government's goddamn business. That's what drives me crazy. I know that libertarianism is not an end all to everything. But the idea behind it of like, okay, but where do you derive the authority to make that decision about me? Like, why the fuck in the middle of town do you think that inside my own house I can't pay someone to have sex with me?
Right.
Like, never mind all the good empirical data of how black markets are formed and the real deaths and crime that come from all that shit. There's all kinds of great arguments to be made. But the base argument of like, who the fuck do you think you are that you could tell anyone to do that? Like, who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you? Your parents can't tell you that.
Right.
Who the fuck are you?
Right.
Like,
yeah. Seriously.
Get
mind
a
your
fucking life.
business.
Like, oh my god. I love that meme that's got all those cops kicking in the door. It's like, you better not be in there with a peaceful plan. No one better be in there with a peacefully with the plan. It's like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, mind
like,
your damn business.
You're criminals. You're crooks. You got gang members busting in houses for drugs and sex and all that. And it's mafia gang shit.
So fucking stupid.
Amen. Yes, if you're depressed, absolutely. Definitely good to talk to people, man. You're absolutely ready. I know my better be popping that pussy in there. Better be no weird flapping. No goddamn cuckolds.
I am like the true definition of a libertarian, and like, yeah, like, mind your goddamn business when it's coming to, like, when it comes to my body. I don't care if you're talking, well, the big A. The big A word. Abortion.
Yeah.
Prostitution. Drugs. Like, if I want to do these things, mind your business.
Right.
Mind your motherfucking business. You're not my mom.
Not even my mom.
Can't stop.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right, Mom. I sucked that dick for $10. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. $10. I needed that. It bought 2 grams.
Just leave us alone.
God damn. Smash a smorgasbord? Whoa.
Shamasha Morton.
Things got real Jewish.
Aries, you have no chill.
How long have you been coming here, my friend? You knew this. It's what keeps you coming back.
It's funny.
Let's see. Libertarian ideals are nice and all, but watch some of the more notable libertarian candidates seems like they're from outer space. Because all the candidates are run by bullshit people, man. They're ran by bullshit people that were never going to have a chance. The last time we broke away from the 2-party system. And he said, I'm Jewish, y'all. It's cool. He gets a pass. That's my boy. Ha shalaka alaikum. I'm just kidding. That's so offensive. That's Muslim. Yeah, no, exactly. There's too much money in it. The last time that the 2-party system got disturbed, y'all know what happened? History lesson. Everybody, most people know that Abraham Lincoln was the first Republican. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when that Tupac got shot. Nah, the Civil War happened. It was a big deal. There's a lot of things. When another system came in and made noise, a new president came in that was not elected by the Electoral College or others. Nobody in the South voted for this guy. It was a whole big long thing. It was a very multifaceted thing. And yeah, the Civil War happened. So
I didn't know that.
put that in your pipe and smoke it. Oh yeah, Abraham Lincoln, the first Republican president.
I don't think I realized that.
Yeah, sure is. Sure was.
Yeah, I think before him, everybody was like a Quaker or something. I don't know. I don't know my history very well.
And by the way, the college is there for a reason, dude.
Talking about the electoral college.
Don't get me started. I'll do it. Don't you dare get me started.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight about this, nobody.
Don't you dare.
Because
'Cause
I disagree with the electoral college.
It's insane. Don't you dare do it. Well, they were a different
Whigs.
party. Yeah, you had the Democrats and the Whigs, man. And then you had the Republicans come in. And, yep, he was the very first one.
I'm gonna have to take a potty break, y'all.
Do it. I
I'll be
love
right
you,
back.
baby. Mwah.
Mwah.
Well, listen. Let me tell you. Listen, that was one of the major things. The Electoral College was one of the main things that made me lose complete faith in the system. There's all kinds of things. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little short soapbox out there. Yes, he is a very complicated character. He's very complicated, just like most characters in history. Most of them fall into the gray, and if you look at them a little bit closer, you're like, oh, they're okay. So Electoral College. Let me go ahead and run this out. Whenever you vote for president, you do not actually vote for president. You vote for an elector. 95% of the population doesn't know this, and they're not at fault for this. They should be taught. More important should be put on teaching that. But you don't ever vote for the president. You vote for an elector. Okay, now each state has a certain amount of electors based on the size of their state. Tennessee has 7. California has like 40 or some shit. Washington has 9, so on and so forth. Everybody gets an amount of electors, O-R-S, okay? These electors are picked by the parties at private luncheons. If you don't believe me, look it up, how electors are picked. The actual parties that are running, the Democrat and the Republicans, they pick who the electors are. Okay. Now, out of all 50 states, there are like 32 or something like that. It's the majority of states have laws saying that these electors must cast their vote for whoever the majority of their district votes for. Okay, so Tennessee has 7 electors, or however many, I forget how many it is now, 2 votes or something like that, and those are cast by actual people. The electors, the Electoral College is made up of people, okay? Anyways, the majority of these states have a consequence where if you don't vote for your party, the majority, who you got majority votes for, you will get a fee, okay? In 2016, hold on. Hear me out. Right. And the way it pops. Here, check it out. Now check it out. In 2016, 4 of the electors for Washington, which is a state that has laws prevents saying that the electors have to vote for their people, okay? 4 of the 9 electors voted for people other than the president. 3 of them voted for Colin Powell, and 1 of them voted for Chief Lightfoot, the governor of Chicago, or some shit like that. I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay. Not only were they not prosecuted for casting those votes, look this up, see if I'm lying about any of this. Not only were they not prosecuted for counting those votes, even though they were in one of the states where there were actually laws. Not all states have the laws, okay? If they had got prosecuted, they would have had to pay a $1,000 fine. But they weren't prosecuted, and nobody who has ever gone against their elector, their constituents, has ever been prosecuted. Over 500,000 votes right there, completely just thrown away and not going to the person that they're supposed to. There's a lot of historical and political debate around how much influence this has had on elections overall. It's just one of the many gateways that elections can be quietly controlled and looked over and never gets any attention. Like I said, most people don't even know that the electors are people, let alone all that other stuff about who has laws against them never getting enforced and all that. It's a fucking mess. Chief Lightfoot. I'm pretty sure that's it. Hold on, I'll pull it up while we're sitting here talking. Welcome back, baby.
Hi.
How you doing?
A lot happened since I was gone.
I was like, I don't want to run my mouth about electors. Exactly. They weren't for the people running. They were for electors. And those electors, so many times in Washington, like I said, 2016, provably, you could very quickly pull it up. Over 500,000 votes thrown away. It didn't matter that they voted for it. And nobody talked about it. I'm the only crazy person that's talking about it. I didn't. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So how you start working in like third parties and all that stuff, it's so hopeless and weird.
Yeah.
Oy. I'm looking it up right now because I wanted to see if it was Chief Lightfoot. Here's a SeattleTimes.com. 4 Washington state electors break ranks and don't vote for Clinton. Even though they represented like 500,000 people, they voted for a person who wasn't even running for president. Hold on. Let me see. And all of this was from memory, so hopefully I didn't get too much of this wrong. Let me see. We were talking about. We mentioned it a little bit the other day, and that's why I wanted to know if it was Chief Lightfoot.
That they voted for?
Mm-hmm.
That does not sound right.
It doesn't sound right?
No.
Okay.
I would have remembered something like that. It sounded like I don't know. I thought it was a regular name.
Gotcha. Hold on. Doom, 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 doom. Are we a democracy? That's hard to say.
Are we?
No, we're a republic. It's a trick question that Hugh's asking. We are a republic. And not a very democratic republic. And I don't think it was designed to be that way. Okay, I'm sorry. Are you ready? 3 voted for former Secretary of State. He wasn't even the current Secretary of State. The mob rules of democracy. And that's why they won't give power to the people. 3 of them voted for former Secretary of State Colin Powell. Okay? He wasn't running for president, but he wasn't even in a position. While 1 voted for Faith Spotted Eagle.
Faith Spotted Eagle.
A Native American elder and activist from South Dakota.
So you're right, it was a Native American name.
Yeah.
But not Chief Lightfoot.
Chief Lightfoot, I believe, is governor of Chicago.
Oh.
Chief Lightfoot. Let me see. Chief Lightfoot is a leader of the Lightfoot tribe. He lives in a high ground. Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. No, maybe not.
But that's the
Who
thing.
am I thinking?
It wasn't even an option.
Oh,
to
Lori
vote for
Lightfoot.
her.
I'm sorry. Chicago mayor is Mayor Lori Lightfoot. I said Chief Lightfoot.
Oh.
Mayor
what?
Beetlejuice.
But yeah, it wasn't even an option to vote for this person. But for some reason, they got an electoral vote.
Mm-hmm. So imagine 500,000 people waking up feeling like their vote matters. Because their electors are legally bound to vote for whoever they vote for. They woke up assured if they were aware of how the Electoral College works, which odds are, to no fault of their own, they probably weren't. But they woke up thinking, my vote's gonna count. We even if they know about the Electoral College, my state enforces the Electoral College with a $1,000 fine if they break ranks. I'm not
$1,000.
I'm not fucking around about this $1,000 fine.
Yeah,
that's
no,
not an
it's true.
exaggeration. It's not a lie.
Yeah.
Not even
like
close.
the people who are like in the position to cast an electoral vote. Do you know how much $1,000 is to these people?
Let me read this.
It's
Under
nothing.
state law, the 4 electors who didn't heed Washington's popular vote now face fines of up to $1,000. That is the Seattle Times.
Yeah, that's insane.
$1,000. All from memory. It's hard to have faith in a system like that. But they're not going to face fines. No one ever does. And what a fucking joke that is anyway. To any level of organized crime, $1,000 is not shit. Like, I'm sorry, it's the way it is. It's a lot to us regular folk. In organized crime, it isn't. I grew up around this shit. I've been around it my whole life.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy
It's
how
laughable.
like you'd get fined worse for like having marijuana on you
Or spilling
like,
or emptying
or littering
paint.
for
Yeah.
fucking littering. You
Yeah.
get like a $10,000 fine for fucking littering on the highway. But only $1,000 fine for like fucking up an entire state
For throwing away 100,000
vote.
for throwing away over 100,000 votes. Over 100,000 votes.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
But that's just one layer. Then you get into gerrymandering, and you get into the committees, and you get into deeper into like the DNC and the RNC, like how the big conventions and stuff actually work, how they actually putting people, the weird histories and cult-like shit behind them. It's like it's so fucking lost, like or hopeless. I don't know. But if too many assholes believe like me and don't vote, we're gonna have a real problem. They'll like explode Yellowstone or something. I don't know. I'm like, that's it. Time to blow Yellowstone. These assholes ain't voting. It's time. Fuck.
I don't support littering, by the way. I think it's a real asshole move.
It's definitely little boy energy.
Yeah, it beats fucking millions of people's votes though. So
Yes, and listen, I have most of my friends vote, and so I'm not. We definitely, in the end, definitely agree to disagree.
will you make the thing big?
Yes. Yeah, baby. Absolutely. But actually, and with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. I hope y'all have had half as much of a good time as we have. Look forward to. I'll be getting back on in 30 minutes or less. I vote against the ones I hate most. Amen. I would if I thought it would mean anything. Makes her the big baby thing.
The what?
Make her the big baby, the big thing baby.
Oh.
I got this, man. I got this. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be getting back on here in no later than 1:15, and I'll be going till 3:45. But I'll probably take 30 minutes to kind of hang out with my wife and chill out for a second. I just want to thank all you guys for coming here and making this always so fun. Just real talk. Thank you so much. Let's see, who am I gonna send you over to? I'll send you all over to Eli. He's a sweet guy. I met this guy in line. When I was picking up Pokemon Legend of Arceus, I met this guy, and he's a great streamer. He plays a lot of Pokemon and Mario Kart. He invites people to play Mario Kart with him online on the stream. He's playing Legend of Zelda right now. He's a nice guy. So yeah, go over there, send the love, tell him we said hey, tell him Strange Tree said hey. And that shit, I may even hop in there and troll him a little bit. He's such a sweetheart. But guys, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Is there anything else you could think of, my queen?
No. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys. This has been fun. We kind of covered like everything. I don't know what we're gonna talk about next week.
And we didn't even talk about my DoorDash experience. That's what we'll talk about.
We'll talk about that next week. Remind us next week.
I had DoorDash sent to my friend, like, in another state on accident. And they showed up in the middle of the night. He's like, wait, what? All right, guys. Be kind. Be awesome. We'll see you guys. Stay sexy. Stay weird. Tell Eli I said hi. He's so sweet. Come back, though, and see me. I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy. Yes, Hugh, I'm sorry. Final Fantasy 14. I'll be playing it tonight till the wee hours, 3:45, 4 o'clock, something like that.
See you guys.
Love you, buddy. Always be coming. Don't forget. Hey, and don't stop spreading the message with me. You guys take it easy. All the love. Bye.
Peace.
Alrighty. That's over there. And now I'm going to click this thing.